Alright guys, what's up? As you can see, I'm sitting here on a horse. Last time I played this game, during a previous alpha phase, I couldn't even tame a horse because there was a bug, so it's nice to be on a horse. I can say I was pretty hopeful during the first alpha, although it was just, there was almost nothing to do. I didn't stick with that alpha very long. I just tested it out in the beginning, and apparently it got a lot more fleshed out, as the test went on. But boy, oh boy, is this game just like old school UO, guys. I mean, it's hard not to get excited about it. This is the game that we've been banging our heads against the wall, wondering why will a game developer not remake the greatest massively multiplayer online role-playing game that ever existed. Ultima Online, of course, is the answer. There were other great ones, but nothing came close to UO. And I'll tell you what, man, this game is so close. Look at this. Okay, yeah, you see me riding on my horse. Right now, I got a little chainmail tunic going on. Yes, I did tame my own horse. And here's my bag. Does that remind you of a bag from a certain other game that you've played? There's some meat that I've cooked, some fish. I got some tools, my axe, this is actually a letter opener that I looted off of a guy earlier. I was out with my buddy D-Hawk, and we were, just trying to grind up some skills, killing some mummies and lich lords. So this a-hole, this jerk, comes along, and he's going up to everybody, and it's high activity. There's a lot of people out there trying to grind. This a-hole is running up to every single person's kill and looting them dry. And so he was doing it to us too. And, there was really nothing we could do. Well, I got, pissed, and I saw his horse up on this kind of platform. There were stairs leading up to his horse sitting up there. I said, screw it, I'm going to kill this jerk's horse. So I laid into that horse, and it was almost dead, and like 6 different guards appeared, and they're running after me, and I'm running for my life. And in retrospect, I wish I would have stuck there for one more hit on that horse so I could have killed it, but instead I ran and died. And this jerk, not only had he been looting our mobs, our kills, but then he looted my corpse. So I was pissed. I was fuming, man. So I went and fucking re-geared, and it's not a fast process. You have to run back to town, get in your bank, get your stuff, and if you're not prepared with stuff in your bank, you got to go buy it and re-outfit yourself. It's a pain. So anyways, we re-gear and we come back, and we're like, we're gonna get revenge on this guy, and this guy pissed us off enough that we said screw grinding, screw getting better at the game, and improving ourselves. No, we wanted to exact revenge, so we followed him like glue. Now he ran much faster than us, so he could get ahead of us, but I mean, we're total noobs, okay? You know what? I was going to tell you another personal story. Forget that. Anyways, so we're just on him, like white on rice. Everywhere he goes, we're trying to loot his corpses, everything that falls. We're trying to beat him to it, and we do beat him to some, and he's getting frustrated. Anyways, I'm running around. I'm running around in front of him, and I realize he accidentally clicks on me and turns gray. Well, he gets away from me, but he comes back again. And so this time I set him up, and I'm running right in his target area when he's trying to click on the mob or trying to loot the mob, one or the other. Anyways, he does it again. He clicks on me. He goes gray. Yes, I said he goes gray. It's just like old school UO, okay? So the guy goes gray on me. I'm like, he just did it again. We run after him. We're chasing him. High-speed chase. Everybody else sees him too, and this MFer has stolen from everybody there. So it's a giant group chase. Like a dozen people chasing this guy. Me and my buddy are thinking, oh man, these bastards are going to steal all of our loot from the guy we're trying to exact revenge on, right? Anyways, we chase him, and we end up killing him, and Oh, was it a sweet feeling? We killed him and he had a ton of loot on him, and we looted him dry, let me tell you. And me and my buddy got all of it, I think. Had a lot of coinage on him, had a lot of gear on him. I mean, it was just it was a beautiful thing, and it brought back a great feeling, right? But it wasn't over. What we then did was we climbed the stairs where he left the horse that I hadn't killed, hadn't put that final blow on. And perhaps that was fate. Perhaps it was fate that I did not kill that horse, because what we surmised to ourselves was that this guy was going to be returning for his horse, and we were going to lie in wait, which with some choice words, shall we say. And yes, when you speak, it appears right above your head, just like yo. So when this guy came back, we got in the old thanks for the loot, noob, ha 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 kind of barbs. It was just classic, and we followed him around, and he just was. He was devastated. He was just owned, is what he was. We just owned him, two noobs. We just owned his ass, and he was not happy about it, and he didn't have a word to say. And we followed him around for a good while after that, and we finally let him go and started grinding again. And by the way, they're part of a group called shit. I don't even know. Hue is what it is. Hue, Hell Under Earth. I think it is what it is. I don't know, but they don't speak English. They're annoying. They're annoying. They're a new nemesis for us. If we end up being on the same server, it's going to be war for sure. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm telling you what, guys, this UO-esque feeling, even the map, it's hard to navigate the map. There are no good maps out yet on the internet. The way that they have the map system in the game, you don't see yourself. You don't know where you are other than by getting to know the geography, which is actually kind of nice. It's kind of frustrating, but it's nice. Everything isn't being fed to you. You have to learn and immerse yourself in the world and become a part of it, rather than just relying on your fucking dual monitor. Oh, excuse my language. I'm so sorry, but rather than relying on that crap, okay? You gotta actually begin to know the environment. Don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of ways to go on this game. I mean, a whole lot of ways, but I mean the core game is there, guys. It's UO 110%. Now I hope they don't go the Care Bear route. I hope they truly go with the magic and the risk and the awe and the frustration and the hatred that went along with old school UO. Let there be risk. Let those among us who are not careful leave their house key on them and die on their front step, giving us hordes of loot. I've had it happen to me too. That's what creates hatred. That's what creates somebody you can go up against. You'll have a person that you wrong in this game or in old school UO that you wronged so horribly that this person literally hated you, and they would sometimes create guilds out of hatred just to get to you, and it would become a war. And sometimes eventually you end up becoming friends. Stuff like that happens, but it's crazy that the emotions, because in this game, there's a lot you can risk, and you do something stupid, and I've already done a couple noob moves, like attacking that horse, for example, and dying. It's great. You learn from your mistakes, you move on, you get frustrated, but you move on, and then you can do it to somebody else and laugh. It's fun. In any case, okay, so I went on with my story, so I'll show you the game a little bit. So I'm on my horse here. I've been grinding a bit on these mummies. Where am I? So I'm up here in this town. Okay, so I'm up here in this town, and I want to go over here, I think. So I just want to go directly west. So let's do that. Move my bag out of the way. I haven't put the message out to the troops, to the guild members, that have kind of stuck with us from game to game over the years. Eventually I'm going to put a little mass email out, maybe get a dozen or a couple dozen people together for this game, because it's going to be, I think it's going to be a lot of fun if they do it right. What I was getting into about the keys in the houses, Don't let houses be completely safe. Housing systems like old school UO just made the PvP so much more exciting and made houses so much more um, valuable to me. I mean, you run in your house and you're safe and sound, but if you're not careful and you're not looking over your shoulder and you get killed with your key on you, you know, you should have to have your key on you to open your house door. And if somebody gets that key from you and you can't change that lock in time or keep them out, they can get to your stuff. Now, I don't mind having a few lockdown crates and boxes and stuff in the house that are safe, but not too many. People should have to risk a lot of value. It makes the stakes higher and more fun for those who score and for those who get revenge. Okay. Here we go. So a lot of things just don't work well for me. See, I just pressed Q. I don't know. I think there might be some keys that are bound to this for the same purpose or something. I don't know. But when I press Q, see it says cannot use while mounted. Well, sure you can. I can totally. I should totally be able to take my sword out while mounted. There is mounted combat. Also, my buddy says he doesn't have this problem, but when you right click, it doesn't always right click very well for me. There it goes. Okay. See, now I'm right clicking. Gosh. I really should not take my horse in here, maybe? Nah, I think I can take it up a ways here. You use a bite to eat. When you don't eat in this game, you lose vigor, which, you know, I haven't figured out exactly what everything does. I run really slow, and that's a problem. I think it's because I have heavy armor on. We were talking about that earlier. I need to get lighter armor. I'm such a noob, I know nothing. Where am I? Oh, yes, this is where I want to be. Okay. Oh, look, I'm gonna... this is not very nice of me. It's not. It really isn't. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't. I truly shouldn't do this. In fact, it might not even work. Oh, no, it worked. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have done that. Alas, my dark side got the best of me. Oh. Okay, I'll stop. Somebody's probably gonna do it to my horse now. Let's see if we can defeat this guy. Oops. And yes, you type out your words and control your pets just like UO. I mean, it's exactly the same. I'll stay, I'll follow me, whatever, you know. It's all the same stuff. Oh, no. Get off my horse. I just... Oh. I just got this new charge skill. It worked, I think. So I'll just loot all. Got some copper. 31. So you can open their pack too and drag it from there, but now for whatever reason when I die, I can't loot all my corpse. It's annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Why is my horse looking at me like that? I told him to stay. Oh, you see that? Glitchy. Glitchy, glitchy. Alright, come here, horse. All stay. Oh, you. I'm gonna have to move this thing. Oh, I keep forgetting to use my new. I can't believe he killed my horse. Can't believe he killed my horse. It's gonna be a long run back. Alright. Oh shit. It's a bone archer. Oh boy. Ooh, did you see that charge? That worked. He's running for his life. Come on, you're shooting through a tree. That Jedi guy probably just saved me with his magic-y stuff. Oh, did he just cast something on me? Low vitality? Maybe he didn't. So as you can see down here, I've got slash, bleed, and then this new one, charge, which stuns him. You have to buy these books that are a couple silver or whatever to fill these up. See, as you can see, I still have 2 locked there. So, but everything is very similar. If you think UO in almost every way. I think the skill cap in UO was 700, but in this, I could be remembering wrong, but in this it's 600. But you know, the skill's very much the same. Bring them up. See, these are my skills right here. Bring them up. It's animal taming. If you don't want it to go past 20, you can put the slider down to 20. You know, but you just got to keep the overall skills at 600 or below. So I guess for now, since I've got 30 slashing, I'm gonna keep doing that and be a warrior. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the rest of it yet. I could keep healing and take up archery, possibly. Or I could get rid of healing and take up magery. I don't know. But right now I'm just kind of grinding up my slashing, which also raises my vigor and blocking and stuff. Alright. Oh shit. What is the button for that? R. They don't have, I guess they don't have the ability. Ooh, I just got some chainmail leggings. It's heavy. I actually want to get away from this heavy armor because I think it's making me slow, but what was I talking about? Who knows? It's gone. Okay. What do we got down here? Some more bone warriors. Oh, the ability to bind keys. That's what I was thinking of. I really wish it's just not there yet. I gotta be careful. I gotta use some bandages. Really wish I could bind keys, you know, and have a heal self and stuff like that. I'm sure, you know, some of these larger guilds that are going to play this, and there are several from old school UO days, they probably already have macro programs and stuff worked out. Okay, so I'm going to heal myself. Some bandages. Wow, look at all this stuff I have on me. Low vitality. Oh, I don't have any. I need to eat, I guess. Let me see here. You know what? I need to go back. I need to go back to town. Ugh, and I don't have a horse. I need to go back to town because over here there's this meter here beside your portrait. Once that runs out, you can no longer gain skill. Ugh. So you gotta go buy stuff that will replenish your skill. Beer at the inn. There's probably something better than that. I don't know. I thought maybe this food would replenish it, but it didn't do anything. So let's see. Nope, nada. Oh man. I gotta slow walk it all the way back to town. Unless I find a horse along the way, which I could tame. But you just never know. Could tame on the first try, could tame on, 40th try. So it's kind of annoying. Let's heal again. So it's kind of annoying. Let's heal again. Am I leaving right now? What's this? No, this is a dead end. Alright, so I'm gonna try to find my way back. Maybe find a horse and speed this whole... Oh no. Speed this whole scenario up. See, it says you are too exhausted to improve your skills. It's because I've got no vigor or whatever that is over there. Okay, so I think I just want to go. That's the other. This map's tricky. You want to keep north up so that you can keep track of things, right? Because if you accidentally end up turning it to look at a building or whatever the case might be, your north ends up being in different directions and you don't realize it, and you're all mixed up on the map. So I'm gonna try to keep that north. So I need to go east, I believe, to get back to town. Now, we'll keep our eyes out for a horse on the way. One of my buddies I hadn't talked to in, I don't know, 15 years, messaged me on Discord. Asked me my name, asked me my last name, asked me where I was from. Just making sure it was actually me, pariah from back in the day. So this game is bringing old farts like him out of the woodwork. Because the news is starting to trickle out there that this might be the one. So I haven't talked to this guy in forever, and it was cool to be able to talk to him again, say what's up. And he's in one of these guilds where they're full of a bunch of a-holes, so I'm sure I'll be cursing his name quite a bit at some point. Yes, there are hinds and all the typical stuff you'd see in your little bears, and there's even orc forts and bandit camps. Exactly what you would think. Me and my buddy used to always just shake our heads in frustration, like how hard can it be to modernize old school UO? You know, like how does nobody get that? Some people say it's a niche. You know, role player games want to play role playing games, and I feel like, you know, Care Bears want to play Care Bear games. But I don't know, man. UO is pretty immersive, and there's plenty to do if you want to be careful and you want to play more of a Care Bear kind of a game. You can certainly accomplish that. You just have to be careful. You know, if you're careless, if you want to take risks, if you want to maybe get that certain item or resource that you need, I don't know. You know, it's up to you. You know, but you can certainly make a living and enjoy the game and be Care Bear. Those days that you end up getting oh, here's some horses. Somebody already tamed that one. See, here's my problem. See me trying to click this thing? There it goes. Tame. Remind you of another game there. Starts to tame a horse. I mean, come on. Failed to tame a creature. You know what? There is probably a button I can press instead of clicking tame, like last target or something, maybe. Come on, horsey. You are meant for great things. You have tamed a horse. Woot. And I couldn't get any skills for it. I almost forgot what we were doing. Yeah, we're going back to town, so I can try to get some energy. Now look, I can't right click on my horse. Isn't that annoying? Okay. So, oh look, and I lost it. What I wanted to do was try to rename this thing. Here we go. All of my horses back in the days of Yo when I was just a young lad, all of my horses were named Rock. I don't know why. It was just the first name I came up with when I bought my very first horse shortly after being born in Minoke. Yes, I called it Minoke. Some people called it Minock. I don't know. But in my brain, it was always Minoke. So anyways, I was born in Minoke and, toiled. It wasn't easy back then. Toiled to get my little gold and to buy my first horse, and I named him Rock, and he's been named Rock ever since throughout all of my legendary adventures. Alright, so we give him his name. We're just going to right click some more in frustration. Ah, there we go, mount. So let's mount the horse. Let's get out of here. Ah, speed. Horses are currently plentiful, probably a little too plentiful. And now check this out. This is when I first began getting excited, when I saw somebody's house for the first time. Okay, yeah, this house looks kind of crappy, I will admit. But, you know, it's a wood house. It's the first house. It's the starter house. It's, like a gold and a half or something. So this is somebody's house. They bought it, and they chose where to place it, and they placed it right here on the road. Now, as you can see, there are tables out here, and there are items on here, and these items... Well, currently, these items you cannot buy. However, what people will do is they will have a vendor, an NPC character, standing right here, just like UO. And that vendor will enable you to click on these things that are on the table, or perhaps in a crate, and buy them. So as you can see, here's chain tunic, a war spear, a recipe, Morningstar head, iron ore, ingots, all sorts of fun stuff. These are the skill books. Requires 50 light armor. Huh. So there you go, and that's awesome. I mean, you can go up to player vendors. You can have player vendors. These guys, since they worked hard and they got their money quickly, they're some of the first people to lay down houses in this land. And so they get the prime spots. At least what they are banking on are going to be the prime spots. We haven't seen how that fleshes out yet. Once the map gets bigger, now in this iteration it'll probably be a little more obvious, but once the map gets bigger, there will be cross sections and certain roads and parts of a city or whatever that are just major market hotspots. Also, could be hotspots for PKs looking for people buying goods. Oh, it's going to be great. In any case, I'm just rambling on because I'm a little excited. We've been waiting for so long, going from game to game to game to game, gaming ADD, because there just isn't anything that good out there. I mean, obviously we've played most of the good ones, Rust and games like that. I mean, Player Unknown we've been playing a bit, Battleground, but this is the stable, as you might have guessed. You can stable multiple horses here. Get them out, if you ever lose your own horse. So we're back to town. So we need to go to the inn. Where is the inn? That is the question. That's the blacksmith. What's this? It's the alchemist and the tailor. Okay, see how you have to move this camera around to be able to operate. Oh, something's going on there. I don't know if I just froze the game. There it goes. So you gotta go up here. Okay, this is the sorcerer. I thought I was. What's this? Field mage. Okay, this is the end. So, right here you can buy these beers, these ales. So I'll take, how much are these? 3 copper. I'll take like 25 of those. Okay, so let's drink some of these bad boys. Ah, there you see, a little bit of green. Now I don't know how much I can get. Still increasing. Yeah, your vitality is regenerating, so I guess I should stop drinking until this disappears here. Visit an inn's hearth to replenish. Okay, well I was already bound here. What does it mean to replenish? Just stand next to it? Guess so. Oh yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. So have I been fooling myself this entire time, coming into an inn, buying the ale and drinking it, when really it's just being in the inn that's replenishing me? Wow. Unbelievable. Alright, well we're just gonna stand here and replenish this for a minute. If any of you guys do end up playing this game and you want to join a guild, our guild is called Sinister Tyrants. We've been together since, 98-ish. Old school UO. Now we're mainly a bunch of old guys who are just chill out, and Usually not very big. A couple of the games we got a little bigger than we wanted to be, but you know, in this game probably 20 to 30 people, 30 to 40, who knows? Um, is what we might ultimately shoot for. We'll see. We'll see. But in any case, if you're a very chill person, you have a chill personality, and just like to hang out with the grown-ups, well, there you go. You might be a fit for us. There are no applications or anything like that. Just hop in our Discord and hang out. And if we don't like you, we'll let you know. But we have definitely had some weird ones. We've definitely had some weird ones try to join us. You know, I will say though, it's something to be said for not judging a book by its cover. You know, because there were guys that I've been wrong on, and usually I'm very good judge of character. But there have been guys I was wrong on that have joined the guild, and I thought were total chodes, and ended up being, you know, one of my favorite members. You know, something like that. But oh, in any case. Yes, so right now it's just me and D-Hawk messing around, but you know, I've let a few people know about it, but haven't sent the email out yet. Because, you know, I didn't want to send another email out with another, this could be the one, guys, you know, this could be the game we've been waiting for. The last really good game we played was Darkfall, the first iteration. Second iteration was not bad, but the first iteration was a lot of fun for a minute there. And before Darkfall, you know, there's been a lot of the Care Bear games and stuff, you know. Last good game probably was Shadowbane. You know, of course, the first ever quest, we played that. But Yo is it, man. Nothing has ever come close, except perhaps this game. We'll see. Oh man, I'm all full up. Sweet. Guess I should head back and grind a little bit. What time is it? 12:18. Alright. Okay, so let's make sure north is up. And we want to go west. This is ginseng. You know, there's reagents just like in EO from Majory, so you have to get the different reagents. I'm pretty sure that's one of them. I haven't tried any Majory yet. See, here's another. It's interesting. I wonder, you know, they've got all these things spread out, I would imagine, so you can buy them at some point. But I wonder why vendors not out here yet. Could they not afford them, or did it disappear? I don't know how it works. I want to get a house. I just don't know. We'll see if I can do it quick enough. If I have enough time to put into it. Sure, it's not that hard. I mean, look at all these houses popping up. Yeah, see, I like what this guy did here. He's just got the little entrance, kind of funneled it in there. He's got the fence going on here. That's nice. That's not a. I don't think that's a 1 gold house though. That's something a little more expensive. Cheating bastard! How do you get that much money? Lag. Okay, so I'm supposed to be going east. Keep getting distracted. What's this guy doing? No, it's UDL. That's the guild my buddy's a member of. They've been around a long time, just like us. You almost become kind of comrades with these guys, you know. Even though you're bitter enemies a lot of times in these games. It's been 20 years since UO came out. You still see the same old people just trying to cling on to whatever's left. This is a resurrection stone. When you die, just like UO, you become a ghost. You have to run back to the res stone now. I don't know if it's going to be... I got to assume they're going to make it like UO because it was just such a, big part of UO, being a ghost and trying to talk to people and only showing up as lowercase and uppercase O's. And it'd be so frustrating as it goes. And as a noob, you didn't realize that. You'd be sitting there trying to talk. It's classic. It made for some classic moments. And then, mages or people with like GM healing can actually res you. So a lot of times you'd go up to a person as a ghost, even though you know they can't read what you're saying. You just say res me with a Z, res me, or just res, and stand there in front of them and hope that they're kind. So that's another thing. There are going to be so many pricks in a game like this, but when you run into the nice guys, you genuinely feel thankful. You're just like, oh wow, he's actually nice, a nice person. Hoping humanity. Okay, I hate to admit this, noob, because I should know better. But earlier today, this guy was gear grinding and kept asking for a group from us. At first I just ignored him, but then I invited him to a group. And next thing I know, we're almost dead, and he literally stabs us in the back with a knife, kills us, loots us. So there you go. Be careful who you trust. That's why you need a game like this. You need a nice little group of people you can rely on and trust. Because I'll tell you what, there are a lot of low down, filthy, rotten MFers that play this game. Believe me. Okay. Where am I? I'm supposed to be standing on this road. What am I doing? See, it's almost frustrating. Like, you want to instinctively press M and look at the map to see where you are, but you can't see where you are. All that you can see is this map, so you have to, sometimes you could tell by the bend in the road if you're at a certain intersection or whatever, like this right here, this loop. That loop, where am I? I'm down, I'm right here. See, there's that loop. So I probably want to come back down. Let's do that. Get my horse out here. It's Dread Pirates. Dread Pirate Robert. I almost called myself Dreadlord Pariah. Because it seemed like when I made my character that you had to put in 2 names. See, look at this now. I can't get off my freaking horse. I mean, for real? There it goes. But I don't know. It let it just appear as Pariah. See, so I don't know. All right. Look how slow I am. I mean, it is so obnoxious. I'm going to have to get lighter armor. It's absurd. I mean, how are you supposed to PvP when you run that slow? The answer is you're not. Yeah, sometimes for me the music just intermittently stops and it's just silent for a while. I don't know. Ooh, there's a goal. Ghoul. Ooh, my vigor's rocketing up. Look at those skills flying up now. This guy's mauling me. Oh boy. And yes, you can train, as you noticed earlier, you can train mobs onto people just like I did that horse. Ugh. Brutal. I'm bleeding, so I don't think I can heal. Oh, I've got this. I've never tried these before. Ugh, I don't have 40 healing. You gotta loot your stuff before jerks like this come over, and they probably already have looting scripts. I'm sitting here right clicking to try to loot. Okay. I only looted 2 though, see, so he got one of them. Anthony G's corpse. Let's take a look. Can I look? My question is, can I open the pack without going gray? If I go gray, I'm going to be annoyed. Okay, I did not go gray. Oh, stuff on this one. What do we got? What do we got? A linen helm. Very interesting. I'm not going to take... Oh, he's got a buckler. I have not been able to find, since I died with my new buckler, I've not been able to find a shield anywhere. So it's very tempting for me to take this, but I don't want to go gray. Because then, more than likely, I'm going to die. He's got 3. See, I mean, it's just not worth it. Man, this guy was dying a lot, wasn't he? Yeah, I see. Oh, man, I need to heal up. Need to heal up. See, I should just be able to press... I mean, I guess... I've got this bound to F2, so I can press F2 and then just click on myself, but it would be nice just to press F2 and have it do it all automatically. I guess I've just become lazy. You gotta wait like 30 seconds between heals. See, this server goes down like, I don't know, it must be once every couple hours. Restarts, takes about, 2-3 minutes. Not a big deal. But anyways, so you got a second look at this game. A heck of a lot more to do than there was last time I posted a video on the account that they have. Whatever, I can no longer stream from that account for some reason. In any case, so here's a second look, and as you can see, I mean, it's UO. Just think UO, and there you will find it. So hopefully you enjoyed. Take care.